Heroes Appreciation Breakfast coming up very soon in our community, Tuesday, November 7th. In the morning at West Bloomfield Middle School. We'll come together once again to celebrate our veterans from throughout the generations here in our local area, and a celebration in the morning, a breakfast, live entertainment, guest speakers, and more. It's a very fun event every year. Registration is currently open in our community. And joining us now to talk more about the Heroes Appreciation Breakfast is Meagan Tehako from West Bloomfield Parks. Meagan, thank you so much for being with us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about this. This is an event that began a few years ago and has really become a favorite repeat event year in and year out to celebrate our veterans as we recognize Veterans Day in our community. So let's take it back a few years to where this began. We've been celebrating Veterans Day in our community in a variety of different ways in the past, but never having necessarily a big formal event to recognize our veterans from throughout the different services and throughout the different years. Where did this event really begin years ago?
Yeah, so I think when I started working at West Bloomfield Parks, I've been here for about 10 years now, the township used to do a celebration. It was held outdoors, which, as we know, November is not the best time to be outside. And so Kelly Heyer, who's our executive director, really wanted to create an event that could be held indoors where we could really celebrate our veterans and expand the event, make it more inclusive, invite everybody within West Bloomfield and even the surrounding communities. So the first one was held in 2018, and it's really evolved since then.
Yeah, we've been involved in this event alongside West Bloomfield Parks, the township, the library, and other organizations coming together to celebrate our local veterans in a variety of different ways. And that really is what this event kind of is. It's a variety of various celebrations kind of all in one. So what can people expect if they want to attend this, especially those veterans who do get in for free alongside a guest? What can they expect to experience next week?
Well, I hope they expect to feel really honored and special. We really try to go out of our way to make it a special morning for them. It's a formal event, so there's the honor guard. Everybody's usually dressed up in red, white, and blue. It's a really patriotic event. It's just a really great opportunity for all of our community organizations to come together and just celebrate our veterans. So we have a great meal lined up. Thank you to West Bloomfield Schools for handling all of that. And then we have a great program lined up as well with some guest speakers. So it's a really great morning, and I hope that all of our veterans leave feeling appreciated and honored and celebrated.
Yeah, Captain Michael Musso from the U.S. Navy was the keynote speaker a year ago, had a great speech there. We also heard from Robert Brooks. We heard from other veterans at the event as well who were able to talk about the impact of our veterans on our community. And this is a community-wide effort, Meagan, to put this event together. You mentioned West Bloomfield Schools, of course, providing the facility there at West Bloomfield Middle School as well as the food that morning. But how much does collaboration go into making something like this happen and really putting on a great celebration for our veterans?
Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to do it without our partners. It's a completely free event, so we really rely heavily on our sponsors. So the local business community, they always step up and provide, the financial support we need to put the event on for free. As you mentioned, West Bloomfield Schools is our hosting location. The middle school is absolutely beautiful, and it's just a perfect location to hold this event. We've worked with Civic Center TV for many years, and it's great because you guys can stream, the event live. And so anybody that's home that maybe can't make it to the event, they can still appreciate it and enjoy it from home. And then the West Bloomfield Township Library, they've been a great partner for us throughout the years. They've provided the musical entertainment. They always have a load of volunteers that show up, every morning to help serve the veterans. And then, of course, the township, they're a big help as well. So I don't think this event would even be possible without all of those partners.
Meagan Tehako joins us from West Bloomfield Parks on today's edition of the Splash Live. We're talking about the Heroes Appreciation Breakfast that's happening November 7th at West Bloomfield Middle School, 8:30 a.m. until about 10:30 a.m. at the middle school. Registration is open at this time, and you can find more information on wbparks.org. And you mentioned it is a free event. It's free for veterans to attend alongside a guest, but it's also open for anyone else in the community, too, that wants to be out there and celebrate our veterans. So how can people participate in this year's event?
Yeah, so if you're not a veteran, but you just want to come and help us celebrate them, you're absolutely welcome to join us. There is a fee associated with it, but you're welcome to register on our website, just like everybody else. If you want to take part in the celebration, we'd love to have you.
And you mentioned earlier on that this has sort of evolved over the years from a celebration that the township used to do that was outdoors. It was a little bit one-dimensional into being something that's now very much expanded and has a variety of different ways that we're celebrating and recognizing and mingling with our veteran community. What's the reaction been like from our local veterans over these last several years that West Bloomfield Parks has been hosting the Heroes Appreciation Breakfast?
I think they love coming together, the camaraderie of it all. And I think they know that, we're always evolving the event. We're trying to improve it every single year. And we try to make sure that it's fresh every year so we don't have the same speakers. We always try to bring in new people to kind of entertain the audience. So hopefully they look forward to seeing something new every year. We used to host the event at Orchard Mall. They were a wonderful partner for us. We just outgrew the space. So we wanted to make sure we weren't turning any veterans away. So that's why we have moved over to the middle school, just because they have a larger space. But even during COVID, we still held the event. We did a curbside pickup, and we had everybody standing outside with signs thanking veterans. So we were trying to do it in a safe way, but we didn't want to miss a year. So we're really proud to say that we have hosted it every single year in some form, since 2018.
Yeah, this year it's going to be happening Tuesday, November 7th, beginning at about 8:30 a.m. at West Bloomfield Middle School. The show beginning about 9 o'clock and lasting until about 10:30. West Bloomfield Middle School is the location. Tuesday, November 7th. You can get your tickets and register for the event by visiting wbparks.org. Just navigate over to their events page, scroll over to November 7th, and click on Heroes Appreciation Breakfast for more information. It's also linked directly right on their homepage. It's the first link you'll see on their page at wbparks.org. Megan, anything else we should know about this year's event? Anything special that's happening that we should be prepared for?
Yeah, so we do have a great guest speaker lined up. His name is Major General Robert Smith III. And we're really excited. He has some great stories to share, and I think the audience is really going to appreciate hearing from him. So definitely want to come and check out that guest speaker. We also have our MC as Greg Flynn, Chief at the West Bloomfield Fire Department. So he's agreed to be our MC, and he's always very entertaining if anybody knows him or has seen him speak before. So we always love having him as our MC for this event. So, and we have, the Kalkaska String Quartet lined up. They're just a beautiful string quartet. And we have a great breakfast lined up. So we just hope that everybody will come out and join us. Please try to register in the next couple days because we do have to get that food order in to the school district ahead of time so they can make sure they're prepared for everybody.
Yeah, registration I had seen had been expanded from October 31st to November 2nd on your social media. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct. We have about 130 veterans registered right now. We'd love to get that number up a little bit, but either way, we're going to have a great crowd.
Yeah, it's going to be a great turnout, always is, and it's a lovely event each and every year. It'll be, again, at West Bloomfield Middle School on Tuesday, November 7th. You got a couple more days to register, and to do so, wbparks.org. There's a link on their homepage where you can learn more information and register for the event, whether you are a veteran, and you can register for free with a guest to attend the event, or you just want to attend the event for $15 and celebrate our veterans with a great breakfast and a wonderful show as well at West Bloomfield Middle School. Megan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Tyler.